Good morning, viewers. This is Susan with the Butler Family Farm. Thanks for clicking on our video. And this is just a update on our trees. They think the weather is good enough to start spreading their wings, sprouting out. And so I thought I'd just do a little quick video. This tree right here is our, what is that? I can't see. Peach tree, one of our peach trees. And you can see how we're starting to get some buds on it. Our pear tree, not quite as bright, but it's still starting to get some buds on it. The Rockford trees, which this was, and there's 4 of them right now, they won't start leafing out till later. But this is one of our apple trees, and you can see some of the buds on that. This one has green on it, and this is the other peach tree, and it's quite covered with this green foliage. This is another Rockford, I think. Yeah, you can see they're starting to get some, but it's not quite as leafy as the fruit trees. This is our Santa Rosa plum. This is a tree. This is a favorite because it's the tree that we had growing in San Diego that Jerry and I did our first canning session. This one is a Bing cherry, and this tree and the next 2 are ones that we ordered from Stark Brothers, which was the nursery that Stark City got its name after when they were located out here. This is the other cherry tree, not quite as budded out as the ones out in the front. And then this is the nectarine tree. Oops. Let's see. We have, so these 3 trees are out here, and they get just as much, maybe a tad bit less than the ones out in the front. These big trees out here create a barrier, a shade barrier later, but it doesn't affect these 3 trees back here getting their sun. These trees, all these trees out here in front of the porch and over in the seating area, all get the sun coming from the east wind through like 1, 2 o'clock. They still have light, they just don't have that direct sun. And I'll put a little teaser on this video that we have another order coming from Stark Brothers, and when it gets here we'll show you what we got. One last tree, which is our live Christmas tree that's going to get planted in this spot out here. But with the horrific winds that we've had since last night, we had wind gusts up to 50-60 miles. This little guy keeps getting knocked over, so I'm going to put him in a spot for the rest of today until we get it planted. And it is in the plans, my plans, to plant this tree today, or actually today. So thanks for watching. We'll bring you along on the next video. Hello viewers, it's Susan, Butler Family Farm. Thanks for visiting with us today. This is the spot, this hole is a spot that I'm digging at, that we decided we wanted to plant our live Christmas tree, and it needs to get into the ground. So I'm not sure that's that frozen that I can't get it dug. However, what I'm running into, and I don't think we've discussed this before, but this used to be right here some wire, And so far I've pulled out that stuff that Miss Goldie's sitting in front of and some dirt. In this particular spot, from about all the way around and all the way and up in here, was the dump site for previous homesteaders, landowners, whatever you want to call. There was a mobile home here in the 80s, and every time it rains, every time we get a good rain, stuff starts popping up to the surface. Like here's a piece of piping, tools, beer bottle. Anyway, they would throw their trash bags out here. Trash bags have fallen apart, not necessarily disseminated because they're in here someplace. And we've come out here a few times. There's some cans. We've come out here a few times and turn the dirt over and whatever. But I'm going to manually dig out around this piece of wire. I'm not sure exactly what is down here, but you can see it's pretty good, and my shovel's not going to get around. I want my circle, my outer perimeter, to be about so, about 1 inch, 2 inch bigger than what's in the pot, and then dig straight down. So I'll bring you back. An update to planting the tree. In a discussion with Jerry, we decided that this was not probably the best place. We wouldn't be able to use the auger, which he offered to do to dig the hole, so we planted the little guy out here. And it's sort of in a tree line going down the back side of the property, where you're still able to bring the tractor back this way. And it's going to grow, and Robert's going to be able to see it out the windows of his blacksmithing shop, forging shop. A couple days ago, I showed you our fruit trees sprouting out, and I wanted to give you show you what's going on 2 days later. This one is getting some really pretty buds on it. It's the nectarine tree, and the 2 cherry trees are about the same at right now. But here's the big change. This is our Santa Rosa plum, and as you can see, it's just loaded with buds. I would like to think that, well, actually it would scare me a little bit if every one of these buds represented a future plum, because I'm going to be canning my butt off if that's true. So that one has a big change on it. The pear tree is budding out even more. I can't get my hand way up there, but I don't know if you can see how good it's looking. And this Red Haven peach tree is getting its groove on too. So I'll be doing more updates on these guys as they progress into spring. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next video.